Once upon a time in a place called Abudu lived a boy named Stoodee. As far as he can remember, he never knew his mother and father. When he was just a baby, his grandmother took care of him. She taught him to read, to grow vegetables, and to fish. Most wonderfully, she played beautiful music on the piano. They lived happily together for many years. One day, she was too old to go on and passed away. Stoodee was then all alone. He continued to read, garden, and fish for fun. He also found out that he loved to hike and stargaze. Sometimes he wished to hear beautiful music again, like the music his grandmother used to play. But being naturally content, Stoodee lived happily by himself. One night late, Stoodee couldn't sleep, so he came out into the yard, hoping to see some stars. The view was most extraordinary that evening. The sky was especially dark and the stars especially bright. Cool breezes brought near the lovely fragrance of wild flowers, and the croaking of the frogs and the chirping of the grasshoppers waved ballads with the silence of the night.
How beautiful,
Stoodee thought to himself. He started to count the stars. Grandma once told him that counting the stars could make a mind sleepy. Perhaps this would make him tired.
It would be so nice if Grandma could see this. She would love it. She loves stars as I do.
Stoodee gazed more. Without wanting it, he thought more about his grandma. He thought of the times they played by the stream together, the delicious meals she made with vegetables from the garden, and the lullabies she played on the piano each night before bedtime.
I wish I could hear her play the piano again,
thought Stoodee. Thinking of how long it's been since Grandma had left, Stoodee suddenly felt a little lonely. A few warm tears rushed up his eyes.
Oh, Grandma, I miss you.
Couldn't hold on to it anymore. He cried out loud and started bawling. He has never cried like this before, and he made such noise with it. It was loud, sharp, and ugly. There's no doubt that he woke everything up within a mile from him. Just then, there seemed to be a movement in the air that excited the surrounding plants and living things. Stoodee looked to see what it was. He noticed some flower petals have emerged near him, and amidst them stood an angelic figure. She was the loveliest person he ever saw. Startled and confused, Stoodee stopped crying.
Who are you?
Stoodee asked, a little frightened. It's been a long time since he saw another person. My name is Rosary. You may call me Rosa. I am a spirit among the plants. I was sleeping in my flower bed when your cry woke me up, she answered. Why are you crying? She continued before Stoodee was able to say anything.
I'm feeling very sad. I miss my grandma. She used to live with me and take care of me.
Stoodee's voice quivered. He so much wanted to cry some more, but he didn't want to upset Rosa. Your cry had a terrible sound to it, said Rosa.
I'm sorry,
Stoodee stuttered.
I had a hard time falling asleep. I thought counting the stars would help, but it didn't. Grandma used to play the piano for me before I went to bed each night. I'm used to hearing some music before bed.
Why don't you play for yourself? She asked.
I don't know how. Grandma never taught me,
Stoodee said, feeling sad again. Are you able to go to bed now? Rosa murmured.
I don't know.
Stoodee thought he was going to cry again, but the nymph noticed and said, Don't be sad. I know how to play the piano and I can teach you.
Really? You would really?
Stoodee asked excitedly. Yes, I'll teach you, but no more crying tonight. Let's go to bed, have a good night's sleep, and I'll give you your first piano lesson in the morning.
Okay, I'll go to bed now and look for you in the morning.
Didn't know what else to say. Stoodee ran back to the house and jumped into bed. He closed his eyes very hard, and before he could think about what had just happened, he fell into a deep sleep. When the sun came up in the morning, Stoodee woke up. He ran outside to see if the flower petals are still there and found that Rosa was waiting in the garden already.
It wasn't a dream. You're back.
Yes, I'm back, she said. Are you ready?
Yes, I am,
he answered. Let's begin. When you sit at the piano, you want to sit in the middle, an arm length from it, with your forearms parallel to the keys. If you're sitting too low, use a cushion or an old phone book to raise yourself up. If your feet are dangling, it's okay. That looks good. Let's get to know our fingers. We have 5 fingers on each of our hands. When you put them together, your thumbs, which are closest to you, are your first fingers. Then your second, third, fourth, and finally, your pinkies are your 5th. Now let's check to see if you got it. Where's your first finger? Your second, your fourth, your third, and your 5th. Great, you've got it. When we play the piano, we should play with fingers curved. The way to get that shape is easy. Let your hands and arms drop on the sides of your body and relax. Your hands should be in the best position as is. Flip them to the piano. See, your fingers are curved and ready to go. Another way to go about it is to pretend you're about to scratch an itch. Again, your fingers are curved. See, your fingers are curved. Now let's learn about the keys. On a full-size piano, there are 88 keys and they're either white or black. The white ones are continuous. The black keys are grouped in 2s and 3s. Here's a group of 2. 1, 2. Can you find all the groups of 2s? And groups of 3s? When you play these groups, did you notice the keys on the left make low sounds and keys on the right make high sounds? If you didn't, play them again, from left to right. Can you find the lowest group of 2? Now play up. Can you find the lowest group of 3? Now play up. Did you hear it? The low side is called the low or bass register, and the right is called the high or treble register. Now let's get back to the middle of the piano again. Find the group of 2s right at the middle. The white key to the left of the 2 black keys is called middle C. Put your right hand first finger on that key. Then line up the rest of your fingers. Each finger should have its own key. Now we're going to play a little song. Now let's play 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, stay. 2, 2, 2, stay. 3, 3, 3, stay.
3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, stay. 2, 2, 2, stay. 3, 3, 3, stay.
Okay, tomorrow we'll learn to read music. Till then, practice what you know so far and enjoy the little song.